Hi there, I'm Christopher Dunnigan. This is HandmadeInVermont.com, and today we're talking about the Hubbardton Forge outdoor wall sconce called the Banded with two top plates, large. And this is going to be the 35994. Awesome fixture. Let's get into details about it. So this is 21.5 inches overall height, 9.25 inches wide, and has a projection from the wall coming out 8 inches to the edge of the fixture. The mounting height is going to be 10.2 inches. That's going to be a center mount, but we'll get into that in a second. And let's get into that now, actually. So if you are on the page for this on our website, HandmadeInVermont.com, do me a favor, look over on the right-hand side of your screen, midway down, you're going to see a link. That link is going to say, click here for installations, instructions, PDF. So open that up for me. Those are the same papers that are going to be in the box when you get this, and they have a lot of great information you can look at right now. One of those is going to be just a parts list of all the parts that go on this. There's not that many. And also how the glass just goes on after you take the top plates off. Glass is closed on the top, open on the bottom. It's a good size diameter too. It's 5.25 inches in diameter, and we'll get into more on the glass in just a little bit. But I want to talk about the back plate on it and how it's going to go onto your junction box. And a lot of you are going to have a question, can I put this higher or lower on that back plate? Do I have to put it in the middle? The simple answer is yes, but. So I'm going to show you pictures of the back plate. You'll notice that the back plate is really made up of the fixture itself, and then the back of it actually has like a wall that's built all the way around it, and then the back of that is open to your building. So you'll notice that kind of makes a boxy space back there where you can put this in different places, and it allows you space to run those wires. Those wires are long enough to get all the way to the top of the fixture. So the quick answer is yes. However, you're going to have to decide how you attach it to your structure, house or building, if you're not going to attach it to this junction box. So you'll look at those installations instructions and see how it goes on this, but a lot of people attach it directly to the building, and you're good to go there. After you actually install this, you might want to do a quick thing. Take some clear silicone and just do a bead around the whole back plate where it attaches to the building, where the two touch, and that's just going to seal up that against rain or moisture getting in and causing problems way down the road for you. It's not a big deal, but it's a 2-second thing, and it just solves a lot of issues. Okay, let's move into what's inside of this, because that's going to be really important to a lot of you guys. Hubbardton Forge says you can go up to 100 watts for an incandescent light bulb. These are the old ones we had when we were kids, or maybe not that long ago, I guess. But almost all of you guys are going to be using LEDs, and LEDs are awesome. There's really no limit to the LED you can put into this because they don't generate a lot of heat, and they don't use a lot of electricity. But heat is where you get these limits of 100 watts. Okay, so we saw that this piece of glass, 5.25 inches diameter. This can accept pretty much any LED you guys find out in the marketplace. This LED is called an A19, and this is the same size as a normal regular light bulb we grew up with. I can find this up to 100 watt equivalent as an LED. However, there's a bigger bulb that you can easily find in any hardware store or online called an A21. That's the size of this bulb, and you see it's bigger. And this I can find up to 150 watt equivalent easily out in the world. The other thing is when you buy your LEDs out in the world, you get to choose your color temperature, and I like the warmth of an incandescent bulb in my LEDs. That will be 3000 Kelvin. That's the name of the color, or on the Kelvin spectrum scale there for the warmth coming out of it. The lights that are coming down on me right now are 3000 Kelvin, and these are LEDs. Beyond that, you can also do a whiter light, and that's called daylight, and that's going to be 4000, 5000 Kelvin. Some of you guys will like that. Some of you will like this warmer light. It's totally up to you, and there's no difference in the cost of the bulb normally. And if you want to dim these, feel free to put them on a dimmer. Just make sure you get a dimmable bulb. There's nothing wrong with that too. Okay, so moving on from there, if you are in the sunny state of California and you're doing new construction or renovation and the nice building inspector is going to come out to see you, he may ask you to do this socket setup, which is called a GU24. And this is a GU24 bulb. It has these prongs on the bottom, and it just clicks right in. So that's for people in the state of California, only if you're doing new construction or renovation and they are coming out. Like, that means you pulled permits. So think about that. Easy to do. Just contact me and I can clue you in on all this stuff. Second opportunity for you guys to use this if you have to is going to be if you are building a LEED certified building. That's LEED, and that's if you're building a new building or house and you want the tax credits for doing a LEED certified building, and they're going to make you do this as well. Okay, so I want to touch on Hubbardton Forge's glass for just a second. Hubbardton Forge's opal glass is not just another piece of white glass. This is actually hand-blown glass. All of their glass is hand-blown. And to begin with, it's actually a clear piece of glass to start with. And then they come in, they blow a second layer on the inside of white glass. Then they come back and they do a third step where they sandblast the entire outside. So you'll notice when you get these in your hands, they actually have layers of glass on them on the end. You can see them on these two pieces. And it gives it this really soft, semi-transparent, kind of milky quality. It's a soft glowing piece. Really, really pretty. You know, they're really obsessed about details at Hubbardton Forge, and a lot of people don't. I don't think they appreciate it out in the world, but you appreciate it because that's why you guys are here watching this video. There you go. Let's talk about something else. Same kind of idea. They only use aircraft-grade aluminum to make all of their outdoor lighting, and the reason they do that is because aluminum holds up better than any other material in harsh, extreme weather. When you go out and you're out in the world, look up and you'll see those jet airlines flying up there way above your head. They're all made out of aluminum for a reason, because it holds up beautifully, it welds beautifully, it doesn't rust, it's very light, and it's just the best material to use outside. So on top of that, they have developed these outdoor baked epoxy powder coats that can go over this and make them pretty much indestructible, and we're going to talk about that right now. So how they do this, you'll notice in the picture next to me, there's a picture of a woman, and she's actually shooting powdered finish at the fixture. And they take the fixture, let's say this is the fixture to begin with, okay? They wire it up with a wire here, a wire coming down. They run a small amount of electricity through it to make it positive. And what that does, it makes it attract everything around it. So when she's over there spraying little bits of powdered finish, what it's going to do, it's going to go over the entire fixture. It's going to get into every nook, every cranny, top, bottom, sides, the whole thing. They're going to take that fixture, they're going to put it into an oven. That's going to melt that down and make it into a hard epoxy shell. And it makes it, incredibly strong. Because they do this, and these things have been tested in these wind chambers where they have shot, salty seawater at them, basically, because that's what's going to happen on a beach, right? Where a lot of these things are going to end up. They had to really do that to make sure that they're going to hold up for you. And because they have done that, they offer the best warranty for the entire lighting industry. And you can see that over on the left-hand side of your screen. Limited lifetime warranty for residential use, and check it out, and it'll really make you feel better about their products. Cool. Okay. Moving on from there, why don't we talk about our showroom in Vermont. We have over 350 Hubbardton Forge fixtures spread across 2 floors. We actually have a What's on Display page on our website. It's over on the red tabs over on the left-hand side of your screen, so you can open up that and check it out. Showroom has also a clearance center. So clearance center stuff is 75% off MSRP. It's an amazing deal for you. It's returns, discontinued things, and showroom samples. If you guys are going to come visit us, do me a favor, bring a big SUV, if you can, if you have one, only because the boxes are set up for shipping. Measure everything you can think of. So measure with a measuring tape, measure your ceilings, measure counters, tables, distances between junction boxes and things like ceilings, because if you're looking, you want to make sure when you're looking at these things that they're going to be able to be used by you for your needs, okay? And then also bring an iPad. If you guys are doing a project and you have a tablet laying around at home, take pictures with that. Take pictures, and you can bring that tablet in, and we can go through all those pictures together and look and see what you guys are doing, and I can help you out on that, okay? So when you buy your Hubbardton Forge fixtures from HandmadeInVermont.com, shipping is free to every state except Alaska and Hawaii. No tax if we ship out of the state of Vermont, and we're the only dealer with 90-day returns and no restocking fees. No one else does that. Some larger items, generally big things on pallets and custom things, are going to be non-returnable. We'll always tell you that on the page for it, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. And then on top of all that, we offer a rush program. So in order for you to get all of these different finishes, Hubbardton Forge doesn't stock. It takes generally about 3 to 4 weeks to get product out. We can cut that time in half, and it is super, super inexpensive. A lot of people don't even know about it. If you want to know about it, the best thing to do is just drop me a quick email, sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. You can also call 802-446-2400 during business hours. And so I'm here every day except Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Time if you guys want to talk to me. And then you can email us 7 days a week at sales@HandmadeInVermont.com, and we spell out the word Vermont. So I think that kind of wraps things up on this. You guys have any questions at all, let me know. Thank you for stopping in today. Take care. Bye-bye.